The world feels like it's on fire right now, so I'm grabbing my art supplies and I'm colouring. Come join me. The world feels like it's on fire, not just overseas, but here in the UK. What I mean by that is, behaviour that would once be seen as socially deplorable now seems like it's somewhat acceptable. The negative rhetoric I'm seeing online has actually made me withdraw from online consumption considerably. It's kind of reaffirmed that adage my mum used to say, opinions are like bums, everybody has them and you don't need to focus on them. So in the spirit of adopting that approach, I've rediscovered my love for tactile, traditional creativity. For instance, I've picked up my strange skill of crocheting, and also a lot of the drawings that I do are now by hand, especially illustrated by hand. To be honest, my digital pen often sits in the corner collecting dust. What's really interesting is how natural these transitions have been for me. I actually feel my soul like yearning to turn to these crafts rather than forcing myself to step away from the internet. But the main discovery I want to share with you is that I've found that a lot of the negative rhetoric that we see from these online personalities and groups, they're not actually reflected by the majority of people in society worldwide. Or at least that's my opinion. What I like to believe and what I have found is that most people are decent and most people have more in common with each other than differences. What I mean by that is most are striving to live a happy life, most want to focus on caring for their community and family, and also many would take the opportunity to help someone else where they can. And if you were asking my more pessimistic side last year, I would have said, you're crazy. The world is a dark place. But this epiphany that I had about people, the majority of people being good people, it came to me while I was at an event which was outside my comfort group and typical surroundings. Most of the people were friendly and they were enjoying the competition, they were enjoying the music and the food at the event, and they were focused on their own groups. And when interacting with me as a clear outsider, they were friendly and polite. Now, yes, I do know that people can be one way to your face and another way behind closed doors, particularly in the UK. But as a Brit, you can usually pick up on these subtleties. But what I have found is that many have the common decency to keep their personal opinions to themselves, particularly in environments that are for the public. But the interesting thing about this event is that I didn't get this vibe from the people I interacted with. The main point is this, that online life and overarching media makes these negative personalities and rhetoric seem like they are larger and more encompassing than they actually are. That does not mean that there are not groups out here in real life that champion these negative views, so we do need to stay vigilant. But they do not reflect the majority of humankind, or at least I like to think so. With that said, stepping away from media and online and actually talking to real people allows us to understand the world we are living in for ourselves, not what's being told to us. We learn about the good and the bad. And the good and the bad allows us to identify clear danger and at the very least open ourselves up to the different perspectives. And when faced with these differing perspectives, we may relearn the art of agreeing to disagree, rather than be in direct, unneeded, consistent conflict. So if you don't take anything else away from this, I just want you to know this. When the world is loud, try to get quiet. And when it burns, try to create where you can. Right now, it's doing both. So as you can see, I'm here colouring, creating on my own terms. So if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. When the world is loud, what quiets you? And wherever you are, I hope you're living and loving life in the most creative way you can. Catch you in the next one, guys. Bye.